Can you see yourself
He's
on
just
telly?
seen himself. Don't you look handsome, hey?
Yeah. And that's really what touched me, because it was such a genuine gesture, because Ashley didn't know that I was watching. And that's...
What did he actually do, then?
Well, he sat down on the step next to Seb and he said, you know, are you OK, buddy, or something like that. And he said, do you know where your mummy is? And he was like, well, who cares, basically. And then Ashley said, do you think mummy's upstairs or downstairs? And obviously at that point I thought I ought to declare myself. And I said, oh, it's OK, he's with me, he just won't move. Yeah. And he said, oh, come on, mate, let's go and see your mum. And that was enough to snap him out of his shutdown. Yeah. And
why did it touch you so much?
Well, mainly because it totally changed the direction of my day. I mean, it could have gone horribly wrong from that point, and it totally meant that our day was sort of back on track. And, you know, things happen to us, really nice things happen to us all the time. People do engage beautifully with Seb. He's very charming, as, you know, everyone's been waving away at him. And, you know, we are all guilty of complaining. Yeah, not you. You know, we're very quick to complain, and social media is a place where you hear a lot of horror stories, which thankfully are very rare. And, you know, I want people to know that actually most people are really nice, and, you know, our experiences are generally very positive ones. You know, and if there's parents out there facing a new diagnosis, I don't want them to think every time we go out people are horrible to us.
I wanted to ask you about the fact that this week they've announced there's a new test for Down syndrome that's non-invasive, and they've been testing it at Great Ormond Street. Oh, look, we've got another loose woman here.
Yeah.
What, you know, at the moment, the vast majority of women who are told they've got a Down syndrome baby choose an abortion. Yeah. So do you think this test is good news or bad?
Well, it's a difficult one. There's no doubt it's good news in terms of the fact that it will reduce the number of miscarriages of any fetuses. It will also equip the parents who decide to go ahead with the pregnancies. But as you say, most positive diagnoses end in a termination, and what saddens me is that that information is being delivered in a very unbalanced way.
Yeah.
Speaking from my own experience, when I was told I had a child with Down syndrome, I was devastated and I assumed I wouldn't cope. But as you can see, he's adorable. He's a typical 7-year-old boy.
And he's modelled for Marks and Spencer.
He's a model, gets his looks from me, obviously. And I wouldn't swap him or our lives for anything. But you don't know that when you're pregnant. You know, you see a condition, you don't see a child, you don't see a... You know, he's my son, he's not Down syndrome. And that's what worries me, because I think, unfortunately, it will...
Yeah.
You know,
well, it's a lovely story.
Yeah,
and it's great.
He's adorable. He's absolutely
I've got to read that bit now. Stop, yeah, stop. That's right, you tell them to stop, because I've got to read this, look. Look, Seb, look, see that bit? I've got to read that. Still to come, the British science boss who's caused outrage by well, anyway, I'll tell you after the break.